pay £46,000 plus for this. As ever, what am I talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company today, and as ever, lovely to see you whatever you're doing. By the way, thank you for your very kind comments about Duran Duran and the Human League. I don't know if you know this story, but it's very sad actually, because following on from that chat we did about the brilliant Duran Duran, it appears sadly that one of the former members, original members should I say, is very ill right now, and it's not looking too good, but the power of prayer is a wonderful thing, as we all know. It was revealed by the lead singer Simon Le Bon in an interview, and it's very sad, as I say, because if, like so many of us, you grow up with those 80s icons, you never see them as old, do you? They never can get old. We do, but they have to remain the same, don't they? Because it's the posters, the pictures, the album sleeves that you looked at for so long and thought, how can they possibly be a mere 60? Do you know what I'm saying? But let's send out our very good thoughts and good wishes to, of course, the brilliant band, and hope and pray that things take a turn for the better. As I say, I'll let you find that story yourself, because I don't want to reveal too much. It's a personal thing, even though Simon himself, as I say, announced it. But good thoughts to him. A little bit like this story, as I said to you before, music really can do so many things, can't it? It can change your mood, your mind, you remember things that you'd forgotten about. I was lucky enough recently to meet a true rock pop icon in the shape of Noel Gallagher. Now, for a generation, and can you believe this is over 25 years ago, that Oasis really shot to fame. Oh yes, that long ago. Now, I remember interviewing Noel around about that time. Totally different man then, a little bit, shall we say, rock and roll. When we caught up again, it was lovely to see him, because as he said, you've not changed a bit. And he didn't look that much different either. I think he was being a little bit kind. Noel and Oasis, of course, have had, numerous hits, and then they went their separate ways, Liam and Noel, both with very successful solo careers. Interesting to note, though, that Noel's biggest hit, Wonderwall, recently went under the hammer. Well, let me explain. Actually, the original pencil-written lyrics went under the hammer at an auction here in London last week, and they sold for a whopping £46,000 plus. Now, a lot of people might say, why is it so expensive? Why are they really worth that much money? Interesting, isn't it? Because you would say, well, why? But it really is an iconic song. It really is something of a generation. And more importantly, it will just value in price as the years go on. This particular auction had even a signature from the late and brilliant Elvis Presley, amongst other things. We've said before, haven't we, on the show, how if you keep certain memorabilia, whether you don't unwrap that Barbie doll or that Tonka toy, do you remember those? The Hornby train set, if they're pristine, they seriously can be worth quite a bit of money. And proof, as in proof, is that Wonderwall certainly turned around, not just as a colossal hit for the supergroup that was Oasis, but of course for the lead songwriter, Noel Gallagher. And by the way, I'll let you into a bit of a secret. Noel's biggest songwriting inspiration is none other than the US superstar composer, Burt Bacharach. Neil Sean in the heart of a very rainy London.